Hi everybody, sorry it's been a week or two since I've done my last winter sowing update. It's been busy, so please forgive me. One of the main reasons I haven't filmed is because there's construction going on very close and you can hear the music from the workers as I'm doing this, but I think I'm just going to do it anyways because there's not really a good time to film this because of that. So standing here on the back of my porch, I have this holly bush and it's being pollinated by, I would say, thousands of bees right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. I'm not sure if you can hear that. There's a constant hum of bees right now. Some of the things that I've already had planted for my winter sowing, I've already done. Some of the things I already planted my red onions and the beans, and I still have quite a bit of stuff still to plant, but I've already put some in the ground. This first one right here, this is a yellow onion, and my germination was not as good. I think that was because I planted these later, and onions are one of those that actually like to be winter sown earlier because the chill actually helps with their germination. Here's yarrow. They're really starting to size up. I need to transplant this very shortly. Most of this I'm planning maybe tomorrow to get it in the ground. False blue indigo, purple coneflower, another yarrow just completely full of plants there. My asparagus is looking fantastic. Kind of zoom back so you can see how big it is. It's massive. In here I had some that did, I think this is a strawberry right there. Okay. My lupin has seen better days, but one of them's looking pretty good. The other one, not so much. Carnations are getting large. Yarrow, another yarrow looking really big. So these, I'm just kind of waiting for the temperatures to be ideal because it's been really hot and wet. But tomorrow's supposed to be a cooler day, and this week's supposed to be kind of like rainy, overcast. So I think it would be kind of ideal to plant out where it's not going to be so hot that it's going to fry everything immediately. So that's what I'm planning to do tomorrow. Okay, zinnias that need to be transplanted. They're looking really good. Okay, let me look at this. What is this? Not sure. What is this? Looks like it could be, I don't know if I planted a daisy, but it kind of looks like that. Maybe that's my Rebecca, my black-eyed Susan. Columbine. This one is more columbine. My little violets, looking beautiful. Purple coneflower, false blue indigo, and more purple coneflower. This is that white carnation again. So this is a great update for this one. This is a persimmon, and I'm so excited about this. This is my persimmon that I gathered myself. Oh, look, look. There's a baby. Oh man, that's so exciting. There's another one germinating. Wow, okay, I'm pumped. So there's 3 in this one. This is another persimmon container. So there's 1, 2. Okay, I'm so excited. Look at this, guys. There's 1, 2, 2 just popping their heads up. I thought this was a loss a couple weeks ago. This is where one of those things with winter sowing, it's like sometimes it just takes longer than you think, but this is fantastic. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants in this one. So I'm gonna have 8 persimmons maybe. We'll see how many, and I might get a few more to germinate. This is amazing. So I've got a lot of more like miscellaneous things that didn't germinate as well, but they are still growing. So I'll show you some of that. This for sure looks like a borage to me plant. And everything needs to be transplanted. They're kind of starting to suffer in these containers, but like I said, the weather's been really hot, so I've been waiting to kind of have a little break before I do that. This one right here is a wheat. So why we're doing wheat is because we moved from Washington State and we moved from central Washington, and we were in the wheat growing area that was just wheat fields. So my daughter requested we grow some wheat because she liked to pick the wheat and just eat the kernels from our yard. It would just pop up randomly. So we're excited to try that. We'll see if we're successful. Here's some golden beets. I can tell they're golden beets because the stem is actually quite yellow, and my labeling has basically disappeared. So, but I'm decent at identification, so especially when they get their true leaves, it's not too hard. So it looks like here's a cucumber of some sort, and I planted Armenian whites, and I think this might be either a Armenian cucumber or it's a white slicer, silver slicer. And it looks like I have 1, 2 little babies germinating, and I'm so excited about this. Guys, this is a great day. Honestly have no idea what this is, but we'll see. And here's some, I think this is the purple Genevieve basil because it's purple and it smells like basil, so I'm pretty positive on that one. Okay, we got some flowers going here. These are our cosmos. And then my mom gave me a bunch of little cherry tomatoes that she started herself from just like a cherry tomato she got at Sam's Club. So she grew all of these. So we'll see. It's some sort of, we'll get some sort of tomato, but it won't be true to type. So it will be interesting to see what we get. Okay, here's a few more that I honestly, I'm not quite positive on. I think this might be the red Malabar spinach. This one, because the stems are red. I knew I grew that, so pretty positive on that one. This one, not sure. This one, not sure. They're kind of small, so we'll see when they get bigger. It will be easier to tell. A few more cosmos, more zinnia, more borage, and that one I am not sure about. We'll see. It has to get a little bit bigger before I can ID it better. Okay, so this is what I have open, and I've already planted maybe 6 of my containers out into the garden. And this is what is still unopened, because some of these I didn't see anything, or they were so small that I figured I might as well just wait. But I'll show you if and how many losses I have. Exciting, guys. Okay, this is what I say. Sometimes with winter sowing, it just takes way longer than you think it is to get to the right germination temperature. But anyways, I'm pretty positive this is a vinca, which is a great bedding plant here that loves humidity. So I'm so excited to grow this year. Looks like we have 1 loss here. Looks like another loss. I'm not quite sure on this one, but it's not a loss, so I'm excited, but I'm not sure. which one this is right now. Another loss. Another loss, unfortunately. Another loss. Look at this. This is so exciting. Okay, because all of these, I wasn't sure if all of these would be a loss. But look at all this. We're getting some growth. This looks like a cucumber of some sort. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 coming up. A loss. Another loss. Okay, we have something growing in here. I'm not exactly sure which one this is. So we'll have to just wait till the true leaves come, but this is exciting. Okay, a loss. 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 Overall, I'm pretty happy about this year, especially being my first year in Arkansas doing my winter sowing. I feel like it's been pretty successful, so I can't complain about that. And yes, we have some loss, but I feel like next year I'll do a little bit better. But also I feel like loss is normal too, so if you have some loss, don't feel bad. I think next year every year I kind of tweak what I use as my medium for growing. This year I used a combination of compost as well as just topsoil, like bag topsoil. And I think next year I might use compost and then potting soil instead of the topsoil. I did the topsoil because I've used topsoil in the past and it actually worked better for me than the soilless media for raised beds or whatnot, or potting soil. But I think it really just depends on where you can source things, because sometimes like what I got in Washington wasn't the same here and the quality wasn't as good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change that, just because I feel like they weren't getting, like they get kind of crunchy. Like the soil doesn't stay like loose, it gets too dense. But the thing with winter sowing is that you kind of have to have like a happy medium where it's still loose, but it retains enough water to keep it moist throughout the growing season. Okay, so overall it's been a good start here in Arkansas. Let me know how your winter sowing's going. Also let me know if you've started planting your gardens out. And I will talk to you next week and keep you posted on what we're doing. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.